a real villain?
Well, technically, nah.
Have you ever caught a good guy like a real superhero?
Nah.
Have you ever tried a disguise?
Nah.
All right. I can see that I will have to teach you how to be villains.
Let's take a look at the Apple logo. If you take a clone of it and flip that one, but then put them both together, you get an alien? LG logo. The original logo is on the left. Now this message is pretty interesting and requires a few steps to figure out. You have to tilt the logo as shown by the right. Then lift the nose up and it's Pac-Man. Now, there are a lot of people who don't really understand why this hidden message or how it could be real. And the reason is because LG is a technology company and Pac-Man was one of the first video games, which was a huge leap in technology, so that's pretty much where this logo originates from. Back to the Apple logo. There is a real hidden message in it. I actually probably should have put this one first, but I'll show it to you now. Now just look at the holes in the apple, the one that's taken a bite from it, and the one on the bottom that's a little indent into the apple. Do you see it yet? No? Well, it's a telephone. Now, you might be wondering why there's a hidden telephone in the Apple logo, and of course there are iPhones, but Apple did actually have a history with phones. They made some prototypes with them, not really sure if they eventually developed into the full models. I think they did, but they did have a long history with telephones, and this is why they chose to put this hidden message in their logo. This is the real one, not the alien.
Now listen closely. Here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down in history. If you wanna be a villain number.
Next we have Tostitos. Tostitos are the perfect snack to share with friends or family, right? Yes, they are, as shown by this hidden message. If you look closely, you'll notice that the two T's are actually people who are sharing a chip over the dot of the I, which is actually a bowl of salsa, which really just spreads the message of sharing with others.
You have to chase a superhero on the run. Just follow my moves and sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound.
Let's take a look at the Apple logo.
Don't touch that.
While we're in the genre of snacky foods, let's take a look at Hershey's Kisses. Now this is a very subtle hidden message, but in between the K and the I, there is a hidden Hershey's Kiss. Now this makes me wonder, there is no actual shape to a kiss. So did they come up with the shape by creating the name first, then seeing this chocolate chip sort of shape in between the K and the I and thinking, alright, that'll be a great shape, it looks like a chocolate chip, and it's a pretty nice shape to make our candy in. I wonder, I really do. Okay, so now you're starting to thinking that I'm like fat or something and I really love junk food. But no, there's just a lot of cool hidden messages in these logos. Now, if you look over to the left, you'll see Baskin-Robbins, BR. But if you look at just the pink part of it, it'll be a 31. Now this hidden message is really cool, and what it means is the original 31 flavors of Baskin-Robbins ice cream. Pretty neat, right? Now you're really starting to get sick of the food ones. Okay, I promise, this is the last hidden message in a logo that relates to food. But in the Wendy's logo, if you look at the collar of Wendy's shirt, you might be able to make out that it says Mom. Now, what this means is supposed to be that Wendy's meals are sort of like Mom's home cooking, meaning, like how they're healthy compared to other fast food restaurants. And they sort of taste like that home cooked style that's very welcoming to everyone.
Now look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go! Throw it at him, not me! Oh, let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. You slip and slide on this banana peel. What are you doing?
Now in the FedEx logo, if you look between the E and the X, you will see an arrow. And what this signifies is FedEx is a delivery company, of course, and they bring packages from one place to another. An arrow, it signifies moving. So they're bringing the package from one place to another. Get it? NBC logo. This logo is hiding a hidden message. It's a peacock, and all of those little circle line things are its feathers. Now you probably already knew that. If you didn't, it doesn't really matter. I mean, not everybody sees it, but more do than most other hidden messages. What this is it signifies all the different kind of content you could expect to see on the channel. Bet you weren't expecting to see a logo like this. But yes, there is a deep hidden message in this logo. Well, not really that deep of a meaning, but in Le Tour de France, you could see a hidden biker. Look at the O. That is the back wheel of the bike. That sun-looking thing is actually supposed to be the front wheel of it. The R with the dot next to it is a person sitting on the U, which is a seat on the bike. Mind equals exploded. This one might not be the deepest or the hardest hidden message to find, but it definitely is my favorite. Now, Amazon. It's a website where you could purchase anything. Anything from A to Z. Look at the logo. There's an arrow there, going from the A to the Z. Yeah, bet you didn't see that the first time. I didn't either, and I'm surprised. It actually is quite easy to find out if you think about it. But yeah, that's actually the hidden message.
When it is tilted to the side and the nose is lifted up, it does look like Pac-Man. This is kind of an elaborate process that was most likely unintentional. The true meaning of the LG logo, there actually is a true one, is that it makes the letters L and G, and I'll show that here. I'll just put a picture or do something to kind of point that out, that there is an L and a G in there. The nose is obviously the L and the G is just like the head around it. So it's Pac-Man thing, I don't know, it could have been, they could have done like a double message, but at this point I pretty much doubt it. The logo contains every letter of Toyota. Now I'm going to put an image on the screen that shows the logo 6 times. Each time a different letter is highlighted. But yeah, Toyota's logo actually contains each letter of the word in it, which is a really cool hidden message that they put in there. You have to really think about it to match it up with all the letters. And yeah, this one is actually one of my favorites. Just because I think it's pretty creative how they created a logo like that.